Welcome Aries to it could be your sun, moon, rising, Venus sign, cross watchers, anybody if you have an Aries in your energy that you want to watch for. We're just going to be doing the general reading for the week ahead, or your current energy is going to come in here to play too. So let's get started. Let's get down here. All right, shuffle them up. Over on the collective, with the collective reading, it was all about like money and career, and let's see if any of that bleeds over into your cards today, Aries. Let's see. All right, we've got the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is the first exact card that we got representing the collective reading. So it could be, you could be working on a creative project. This is swift, fast energy. Kind of like you, Aries, you are energetic and impulsive. So maybe just be careful a little bit with your impulsivity. You tend to want to just get things done now. So maybe this is saying that's what you're doing right now, is maybe a project, maybe just your energy. Maybe you're just like really energetic and ready to go. So let's see what the next cards are. All right, and okay, Six of Wands. Maybe you are, it is a creative project and you are getting public recognition for it now. Maybe you've done a really good job and worked really hard on something, and you could be a leader. These guys are all around you. Watching you ride your horse in victory. So maybe you your project is really taking off, or maybe you got a new job and you're getting some recognition. You're just doing a really good job at your work. So this could be this is a really good card for some recognition. Oh, these are all paid for. Okay, well, so the Five of Cups. Let's see. Sometimes when we work too hard, it can create a imbalance of work and home. This could be possibly some rifts in your home life. Maybe you're working too much and it's created some problems within your home. Maybe, I mean, there could have been, this could signify a breakup. It doesn't have to be, it could just be maybe, you know, like I said, I don't want to be like all doomsday, but I mean, this could, if you're in the middle of a breakup, this could be that you're in the middle of a breakup and you're grieving the loss of these cups behind you, but don't forget, or in front of you, but don't forget that you have these two cups. So there's always hope for a reconciliation if you wanted to get back together. Or we're gonna see, maybe you lost a job. This could be public, I don't know. This has a lot to do with a job. Maybe you lost a job and you're upset. Let's get some more cards. Let's get the next two. Okay, Temperance. Temperance is good. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, there's been some changes. There's been some changes. Maybe with work and home. There's all changes inevitable. So this is usually a welcome change. So maybe you have switched jobs, or you've been working really hard, and maybe it is a breakup. Maybe you're going to have a breakup. But with the Temperance card is the card like the Alchemist, because this golden and the silver cup, the Alchemist is the blending of two things successfully. This could be, maybe your work, maybe you were having some arguments because you weren't balancing your work and work and your home life. Maybe you weren't knowing how to like balance that. So maybe this is showing you that you need some balance in your life. I feel like, because this is a card of like perfect balance. This is a welcome change. So maybe this breakup was a welcome change. Maybe this was a welcome change. But what I'm seeing here is the Temperance is always like a good environment for a reconciliation. So if there has been a change, maybe because you were working too much and there was an argument. Maybe this is a good time to reconcile. Karma is working in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune. So just because something ends doesn't mean it's over forever. So if you're grieving the loss of, like, maybe you've pushed someone away, maybe it's a good time to evaluate that and to sit down and try to reconcile with this person, if that's even possible, if that's even what you want. I don't know. I'm gonna get a couple more cards. Let me shuffle them again. I'm gonna get a couple. Let me see if anything flies out at me. All right, let's see. Whoa. Okay, this one flipped over. Oh, wow. Well, these are the, I feel like these are the cards that I had before and they just didn't get shuffled good enough. All right, let's take this one. The Knight of Cups, fast action, fast emotional action, intensity. He is rearing up on his horse. There could be some very strong emotions right now. Maybe you're very emotional and you want to just like act on it. Maybe maybe there is a breakup and you really do want to reconcile. I see that as a reconciliation, wanting to act fast on your emotions. He's all about action and change. Aries, as an Aries, you love a challenge. So maybe you've really been loving this challenge of work and let this go to the wayside. So maybe this is the card that is telling you that, yay, there is time to take some action and to get this guy or girl back, if that's what you want. Maybe this was a good breakup. Maybe you're just grieving the loss of this person because, they were in your life for a really long time. And maybe you're welcoming that change and you want to move forward. You know, everything is cyclical. So maybe maybe this is you wanting that breakup. I mean, you can still grieve somebody even though it didn't work out. Yeah, that sucks. So maybe you're embracing that change and you are moving forward and taking action into your cups and putting everything into your work. Let's see what else. The Emperor. Okay. This is masculine energy. Could be male or female. He has all the zodiac signs around him. He is the master creator. He's the master of his own destiny. You can do whatever you want. So whether you have this person by your side or not, I mean, you can do whatever you want. You are the creator of your own destiny. Okay, let's get one more. Ace of Cups. Okay, this could be a new relationship. So maybe you broke up with somebody. You still be going through, the feelings of loss or something, but maybe it's time for you to move on, and maybe you've been grieving enough. Maybe this is that you've been grieving enough and you're ready to move on and be the emperor of your own destiny. Maybe that one was holding you back, and now that you can move on, Wheel of Fortune, or concentrate on your work. This could be love for yourself. This could be a brand new relationship with yourself. This breakup might have needed to happen so you can have a better relationship with yourself and your work, and you can concentrate on your work and be victorious. That's a great one. All right, I want one more. And then I have the Oracle of Visions deck. We're going to pull one from that. And then maybe an angel number. All right, one more. Give me one more for Aries. The Eight of Swords. This kind of puts a spin on things, but not really, because the Eight of Swords is a self-imposed prison, depression, anxiety, fear of the unknown. So maybe this has been you all along, and you were getting more into balance. Maybe you're getting more into balance with yourself, finding a new love for yourself, making the necessary change so that you can become the emperor. Take action, work hard, and get some recognition. So that makes sense. Maybe this relationship was causing you some like pretty intense, like, you know, feeling restricted, stuck in your head and negative thoughts. Maybe this was you before you stepped out of this relationship, and now that you've stepped out of this relationship, because here, these swords are not touching her, and yet she's lightly bound at the hands, and she can easily anytime take off this blindfold. So I feel like this is you. You have taken off the blindfold, and you are becoming the alchemist of your own world, and you are finding your own balance now. And I feel like you are finding love again for yourself after this breakup, after this feeling of depression. And maybe it doesn't even have to be a breakup. Maybe now this makes sense. Maybe you were just feeling sad and lost. Maybe it's a different kind of loss, and you're finally coming out of the anxiety and the depression and moving forward and changing. Oh, where did it? Oh, it flew up here. And loving yourself again. I hope some of this resonated with you. If it didn't, then please don't force it. Okay. So I've got these cool new Oracle decks. This deck. They're very large. I really like them. They're from the same artist whose beautiful deck that I have. So we're just going to, I'll read the short form. This could tie into the reading. This could just be read independently. So let's find out. I don't know if these cards will fly out, so we're just going to take one. And I just got these cards today, so I have no idea what they mean. So we were going to read out of the book. But this looks like Lady Luck. Is this Lady Luck? Hey, this is Lady Luck. Your luck is about to change. You're about to grow and to become, hope, maybe financially independent with this public recognition card. You know, maybe you've been tied and restricted and depending on somebody else. Maybe you're gonna be financially independent soon. Lady Luck, fate, taking risks, evaluating the odds, and superstition. Oh, look how cool she is. I'm just gonna hold it up there for you. Okay. You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Oh, Clint Eastwood and Dirty Harry. That's in the book. This card is all about evaluating the odds and taking risks. Life is a constant roll of the dice, so you must consider all the pros and cons. While some choices can be avoided, others we are forced to make. Each comes with its own promise of reward or consequence. Our perception of our chances are often influenced by our individual abilities, beliefs, or superstitions. But ultimately, only the lady knows what cards she holds. It is Lady Luck. She personifies our conceptual approach to luck and fate. Adorned and surrounded by a collection of associated symbols, she offers us another card that will determine whether we have a winning or losing hand. Are we relying too much on luck? Are we struggling to pay our bills but still buy a lottery ticket? Are we basing important decisions simply on the hope that things will turn out in favor? If so, good luck and keep your fingers crossed. So, I don't really believe in luck. I just believe that everything happens in divine timing. This is a pretty cool card, you know, take the risks. Go out on your own. You don't need anybody or anything to help you. But it's nothing wrong with having any kind of help. All right, and then I want to get one angel number, and then we will end it. Aries. So we've got angel number. Ooh, these usually don't fly out either. So let's put this up. Okay. Okay. 000. Divine guidance. You're receiving guidance and protection from the universe. Trust in the divine plan in your life. So just trust, trust in this Wheel of Fortune. Like change is not all bad. It looks like, you've got some choices to make here, and I feel like that you should choose you, and that you should give yourself some self-love. Have a good week, Aries. That's all I have for you. Take care.